Dr. Asadi is an author, business coach, and international speaker. He specializes in helping professionals achieve successful in today's highly competitive business environment. A well-represented entrepreneur who has written more than 10 books, was sold in more than 78 countries. Ali's wisdom is known widely throughout the business topics and community of the individuals. Today, Ali will be addressing the next chapter of your journey on how to be successful in your career. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker today, Dr. Ali Sadi.
Thank you so much. Provost Kauker, department chairs, members of the faculty, and proud family and friends, and especially the class of 2017. Congratulations to all of you. It has been almost 20 years since the first time I graduated from a university. Yes, the first time. I graduated 3 more times, and I always continue to consider myself a student and try to improve myself personally and professionally. Education doesn't stop with graduation. Although I remember most of what happens during all of those commencements, I forgot almost 99% of the commencement speeches. And here I am. What goes around comes around. When Dr. Kauker invited me to make a speech for a commencement, I was thinking to myself, how can I make an unforgettable speech, or one that you could remember at least for a month? That's why I'm going to share with you some practical tips which can improve your profession as of today. First of all, today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate all the hard work that got you in this place. Today is a day of thanks, a day to thank all people who helped you get here. Today is a turning point in your journey of success. But what is success, and why is it a journey? People may have different definitions of success based on their backgrounds or the environment in which they grew up. But whatever your definition of success is, I highly recommend you to add 4 main elements of health, wealth, love, and helping others to it. But why is success a journey, not a destination? Because there is no point in our lives that we can reach and say, okay, as of today, we are successful and we don't need to do anything more for our health, wealth, and relationships. All of these 3 are like bank accounts. If you don't deposit into them and just withdraw from them, sooner or later, they will be depleted. And it's very interesting. All of these things go hand in hand with each other. If you are not healthy, it may affect your profession and personal relationships. If you are not doing well at your profession, it may ruin both your health and your relationships. And if you are in a problematic relationship, it may drain both your health and wealth. Am I right? Great. I'm sure you know about the importance of being healthy. And if you have any problem with your current relationship and want to get advice, just look around you. There are a lot of enthusiastic, just graduated experts who can help you. So I don't want to talk about health and love, but I'm going to give you some golden tips which can make you more successful in your profession, no matter if you want to work for someone else or have your own business. First, let's look at 3 main characteristics of successful people. Number 1, successful people are process-oriented rather than result-oriented. Most of us try to achieve our goals without paying attention to the procedures which take us to our achievements. This approach is like a hungry person who is trying to make himself full without watching what he's eating. Although he gets food, he may end up in a hospital. As a business coach, I've seen many people who start new businesses or professions without preparation. What these people miss is professional success is like taking a road trip. When you are going to take a road trip, besides knowing your destination, you need to check out many things. Do you have a good car? Your system. Do you have enough fuel? Your resources. Have you checked the weather? The market. Have you checked the traffic? Your competitors. And it's obvious, the more you pay attention to the process, the more you enjoy your journey while getting closer to your destination. But please, please keep in mind, never get too busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Number 2, successful people never victimize themselves. Sometimes we give too much power to other people that they do not allow us to be successful or go forward in our profession. But don't you think we underestimate ourselves? Never underestimate yourselves. If your ship doesn't come in, swim out to get it. And never get scared of being rejected. Bill Gates said, I haven't done anything special. I had a proposal, I presented it to a lot of people. Most of them rejected it. A couple of them accepted it, and I became Bill Gates. So, don't allow anybody to design your life for you. You are the designer and you are the decision maker. Number 3, successful people always see problems and crises as opportunities for success. You may know that usually during the recession there are more millionaires than during normal time, because there are some people who believe in themselves and use crises as opportunities for success. Let me talk to you about Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister was the first person who ran a mile less than 4 minutes. Up until he did, in 1954, everybody believed it was impossible for a human being to be able to do that. And it was interesting. A year after he did, hundreds of people could do that. A man's beliefs could change the whole world's beliefs. Believe in yourself. Nothing is impossible. And don't quit. Don't give up. Pain is temporary. It may last for an hour, a day, or a month. But if you quit, it may last forever. Having said that, what or who is the main obstacle in our journey of success? Ourselves, right? Please repeat after me. I'm the best. I'm the best. More energy, please. They have no energy. I'm the best. I'm the best. Then say to the person next to you, you are the best. You are the best. Then everybody with me, we are the best. We are the best. We'll make it. We'll make it. You've already made it. Okay. Some golden rules to be more successful in your profession. Number 1, ask insightful questions. Many people try to solve their problems without having a clear idea of their problems. That's why they target wrong problems, lose a lot of resources, and cannot find correct answers at the end. And one of the best ways to learn about your problems is asking questions. Albert Einstein said, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. Asking questions is not only important in problem solving, but also in learning about your profession. One of the best questions that you can ask is, how can I differentiate myself with my competitors? You know how? Learn new tools and techniques. Learn new skills. So number 2 is learning new skills. And if you know which skill you want to learn, I highly recommend you to use this formula. Imagine you are a tourist. When you are a tourist, you have a map. You are not shy to ask questions from reliable sources. You visit landmarks, main points. You don't go into detail too early. And you take videos and photos and we review them later. If you're going to learn a new skill, you need to do the same. Have a plan. Don't be shy to ask questions. Take notes and review them later. And use the compound effect. The compound effect is like the money that you deposit into your bank accounts, and it compounds over time. Let me give you an example regarding the compound effect, since most of you are relationship experts. If you have a loved one in your life, as of tomorrow, take a notepad and write down once a week why you are blessed to have this person in your life. Every week. And just imagine, by the next Valentine's Day and his or her birthday, you have a list of many wonderful things about that person that even you can present as a gesture of love. That's called the compound effect. Have giant goals, but take baby steps towards them. Number 3, promise less, deliver more. That's one of the main differences between most politicians and successful people. Right? We have seen many politicians that at their election times, they promise to do many things. But during and after their terms, they bring a lot of excuses that because of these factors, they couldn't fulfill their promises. If you want to be successful in your profession, you need to go the opposite way. Promise less, deliver more. Impress people with something that they do not expect. And number 4, network. Your network is your net worth. People that you are associated with have an important role in your success. If you want to elevate your life, just shift your circle of influence. You may have heard that if you affiliate with 5 confident people, you will be the 6th. If you affiliate with 5 millionaires, you will be the 6th. And if you associate with 5 idiots, you will be the 6th. So choose your friend and circle of influence wisely. My final point. While you are trying to achieve your goals, it's very important to help others to have a better life and fulfill their dreams as well. It's essential to assign some of your resources to give back to the society. Not everyone is as fortunate as you are. So take the time to help others who are less fortunate. The cycle of life is such the good deed you perform today will help you tomorrow. Helping others give your life more meaning and purpose. And after all, we are all human beings first and professionals second. Sadi, one of the most famous Persian poets, once said, human beings are members of a whole, in creation of one essence and soul. If one member is afflicted with pain, other members uneasy will remain. If you have no sympathy for human pain, the name of human you cannot retain. Congratulations to class of 2000.